the truth has been told. Them make a fee prices. No transparency. No Lumi we spending. Backed by renewable energy. Lumi, tell you about the Lumi. It's not a currency. It's under solar. Study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? You want the truth? Make sure you can handle the truth. Shoot about the money. Telling you the truth about the money. Yeah. You wanna shoot for the money? Only if you know the truth, man. Okay. Shit. In the 1940s, money and gold were a couple. Everything did work well until America start hustle. The other countries start shuffling, demanding back them gold on the double. Now in a 1971, President Nixon made the money and the gold decouple now. Them money no back to buy nothing, when it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying to the people, now finally the truth has been told. Them make a fiat currencies, no transparency. No Lumi we spending, backed by renewable energy. Lumi, tell you about the Lumi. It's not a fiat, nor a cryptocurrency. It's underwritten by 100 kilowatt hours of solar energy. Shit,
I know you're out there.
To 4 grains of gold.
I can feel you.
Wait, 0.2.
I know that you're afraid.
Grams, no 15.96 US equal
you're
to
afraid to change.
So them money no back to buy nothing.
I don't know
But
the
it used
future.
to be back to buy gold.
I didn't come here to tell you how
But they
this is
keep
going to
lying
end.
to the people.
I
No,
came
finally the truth.
to tell you how it's going to begin. And then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible.
Study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? You want the truth? Make sure you can handle the truth. Shoot about the money. Telling you the truth about the money. Yeah. You wanna shoot for the money? Only if you know the truth, man. Okay. Shit. In the 1940s, money and gold were a couple. Everything did work well until America start hustle. The other countries start shuffling, demanding back them gold on the double. Now in a 1971, President Nixon made the money and the gold decouple now. Them money no back to buy nothing, when it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying to the people, now finally the truth has been told. Them make a fiat currencies, no transparency. No Lumi we spending, backed by renewable energy. Lumi, tell you about the Lumi. It's not a fiat, nor a cryptocurrency. It's underwritten by 100 kilowatt hours of solar energy. Shit, convertible to 4 grains of gold. Wait, 0.2592 grams. Now a 15.96 US equal to 1. So them money no back to buy nothing, but it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying to the people. Now finally the truth has been told. Them little fiat currencies, no transparency. No Lumi we spending, backed by renewable energy. Shit, I was chosen to shine the light bright on the chosen ones. Yeah, I ain't from the west, from the south, and from the east, man. Africa are not wrong. Me no need no US, me no need no pound. The Lumi dollars put diamonds on the crown. I don't give a damn who on the throne, cause I'm not small, I'm fully grown. Hey, the money no back to buy nothing, when it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying to the people, now finally the truth has been told. Them little fiat currencies, no transparency. No Lumi we spending, backed by renewable energy. Them money no back to buy nothing, used to be back to buy gold. Finally the truth is been told.
I am a DJ, pull that up again.
No transparency.
Freshradiovybz and NSMGTNT in association with the State of African Diaspora, SOAD, presents Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hosted by Janet Lovely, International Business Development Officer and a representative for the Lumi via Canada. Learn how the Lumi matters in business, barter exchange, travel investment, saving accountability. Listen to the insiders about Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Only on Freshradiovybz. Listen now and stay connected. Lumi Matters. CNG International Markets.
Yeah!
For all your Caribbean and African supplies. They get St. Vincent, Trinidad, and all over. CNG International Markets, located at 1820 West DuPont Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana. They have in stock salt mackerel, pigtail, yellow yam,
Yeah!
green bananas, yellowtail snappers, butterfish, Grace Brand, Maggie, Vitamalt, and DNG soft drinks. CNG International Markets, located at 1820 West DuPont Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah!
260-489-8220 or 434-227-9780. And come and get your curry goat, oxtail, jerk chicken, Jamaican patty, bun and cheese, syrup, and all your favorites. Yes, it's all about the African and Jamaican store, CNG International. Check us out today.
Yeah!
Come to CNG International Markets.
Yeah!
For all your Caribbean and African supplies. They cater to St. Vincent, Trinidad, and all over. CNG International Markets, located at 1820 West DuPont Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana. They have in stock salt mackerel, pigtail, yellow,
Yeah!
green bananas, yellowtail snappers.
Study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? You want the truth? Make sure you can handle the truth. Shoot about the money. Telling you the truth about the money, yeah. You wanna shoot for the money? Only if you know the truth, man. Okay. Shit. In the 1940s, money and gold were a couple. Everything did I work well until America start hustle. The other countries start shuffle, demanding back them gold on the double. Now in a 1971, President Nixon made the money and the gold decouple now. Them money no back to buy nothing, but it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying to the people. Now finally the truth has been told. Them make a fiat currencies, no transparency. No Lumi we spending, backed by renewed energy. Lumi, tell them about the Lumi.
Tell them about the
Lumi.
Lumi.
Now cryptocurrency.
Tell them about the Lumi, come on!
Hours of solar energy.
Energy.
Convertible to 4 grains of gold.
Yes.
Wait, 0.2592 grams. Now a 15.96 US equal to 1. So the money no back to buy nothing. But it used to be
Maroon
back
money,
to buy
Maroon
gold.
money.
But they keep lying to the people. No,
We have our
finally the
own
truth
money,
is
our
being
own money, bro.
them little fiat currencies.
Yes, sir.
No transparency. No Lumi me spending.
Lumi we
backed by
spending.
renewable energy.
Lumi.
I was chosen to shine the light bright on the chosen ones. Yeah. I ain't from the west, from the south, and from the east, man. Africa are not wrong. I'm the DJ, full out of the Louis that I got the time to get on the crown. Had to do my damn full of because I'm not. Study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? You want the truth? You can handle the truth.
Let me just say,
Shoot about the money.
the truth
Telling
about
you
the
truth
money.
about the money, yeah.
Let's get to
You
the
wanna
truth
shoot
about
for the
this money.
Only if you know the truth, man.
Come on.
Shit. In the 1940s, money and gold were a couple.
Yes, it was.
Everything did I work well until America start hustle. The other countries start shuffle, demanding back them gold on the double.
Call me,
Now
call
in
me.
1971, President Nixon made the money and the gold.
260-209-8730.
Them money no back to buy nothing, but it used to be back
I'm
to
not
buy
spending
gold.
the corporation
But they keep
money, no
lying to
more.
people. Now finally the truth is
Lumi.
them little fiat currencies.
No transparencies.
No Lumi we spending.
Yes, sir. Your Maroon ID. Lumi.
Lumi.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
them about the Lumi. It's not a fiat, nor a cryptocurrency.
Yes,
it's
yes.
underwritten by 100 kilowatt hours of
100
solar
kilowatt.
energy. Shit. Convertible to 4 grains of gold. Wait, 0.2592
Real Lumi people,
grams.
real.
No, a 15.96
Real
US
Lumi.
equal to 1. So money no back to buy nothing, but it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying to people. No, finally the truth is.
How much backside? How much container is we have?
No transparency.
Yes, I.
No aluminum spending.
Official radio station for the Maroon Nation.
To shine the light bright and the chosen.
We're gonna get the phone line open in a bit.
From the west, from the south, and from the east.
9 minutes after the hour.
Me no need no US, me no need no pound. They lose me dollars, put diamonds on the crown. I don't give a damn who on the throne. Cause I'm not small.
Yes, let me just say big up to all the massive them who joining us. You know what I mean? It's all about we are the revolution. Yes, the revolution. What them say? Some of them say the revolution not going to be televised. We're televising it tonight. We got in our hands right now the lunatic spending power for the Maroon people. Yes, I want to our brother, the chief himself. The chief himself. It'll give great joy, you know what I mean, to just be here right now and doing this, knowing that we started it with the vision of the man himself, Chief Samuka. You know what I mean? And he has been tremendously a visionary for our people. Because the vision, where there's no vision, the people will perish. Where there's no vision, our brothers and sisters, they are going to perish. And we're not here to perish. We're not here to perish, brothers and sisters. We are here because we know that we have overcome. We have overcome. Yes, we have overcome. John, let me say, I think Janet is on the line. I have to share all of this joy with, of course, Janet. Lovely, she is inside our studio. Janet, wagwan! All about the money.
Yes. Nothing's a God, my brother. Nothing's a God. Nothing's a God.
Let me talk to give music.
Yo.
Yes. I've been talking about what took place right before we started the showcase tonight, and you know, I'm gonna say if I get Chief Samoka on the line, but he has us with the natural substance right now, Janet. We have the tangible money in our hands right now. We have it in our hands.
I am so excited. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes. Imagine.
When you sent me that picture,
Yes.
I said, what?
Yes.
He got it? Yo.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, this is the best news I've had all day.
Wow.
Best news. So I must say, God, I thank you again for allowing me to be a part of the Lumi Matters. And I know the show was really created with myself in mind and the currency that we're about to talk to tonight in mind as well.
Yes.
Right? And that's people, welcome to another session of Lumi Matters.
Not
You know
just wow. Not just any session tonight, people. Not just any session. Me no want shouting at the mic tonight, people, but me overjoyed.
Yeah.
I'm overjoyed.
Myself as well.
Yes, the accomplishment of our people is in our hands right now. We are showing you what the money look like for the Maroon people. The Maroon brothers and sisters who have been in shackled for so many years. You've been in bondage for so many years. We have our own financial enterprise, and on it has the attachment of a compound maroon, so they can't go around the maroons anymore. Are you a maroon? Yes. Talk to me. I am overjoyed tonight.
And that's the truth about the money, guys. The truth about the money. It's backed by gold, backed by solar energy. Been surfacing since 2020 when it rolled out. That's officially October of 2020. Taking us 3 years. That was a stimulus given to our people, free stimulus, so we could trade amongst each other, develop economics amongst each other. And this is what it's all about. Now, it came out in 2020 and it's still here.
Yes.
Doesn't that say something?
We're on the right
And
track.
I have been on the and I've been on the journey with it,
Yes.
being the representative out of Canada for this currency. The only unfortunate thing that I have right now,
Yes.
that how come you get and me not get none right now? What go on?
No, it's not all coming up. Cause right now your digital account, enough than mine. It's just that me get a trailer load. Cause I have a lot of people out the road now. For make them see say it's not just a vision that our people have been carrying. It's reality. It is reality.
Exactly.
And we're gonna have Mike come on in a while, but you and the entire loved ones that have been spearheading the movement for the Lumi, you know, you have a digital wallet, and when I saw the digital wallet, I said, well, that's where we're going, you know. And then now to really be blessed with not only the digital part of the Lumi, but we also have the paperworks. So
Yes.
yeah, the paperworks. I just want to itch for a minute because we did get a note from Chief Samuko, and he did said to us that he is very, very, very much pleased at the work that we're doing here on Lumi Matters. And you know, he said here's a few of the Lumi, you know what I mean? And he said that he will see that the digital part of the Lumi also kicks in. So it's just a blessing right now. Right now is
So
a moment for some March.
people, we don't know. Hey, people, keep in mind we have, I would say, maybe less than 250 days remaining to have yourself registered, right? I'm not sure if you're listening to the news with all these different things that they want to put into place, as well as currencies. And imagine the Lumi has gone, I would say, over 1 million or more people signed up for it already. Let's push for maybe 4, or however many of us who are in the world.
Yeah.
Let's get us together.
Can you
Sign
imagine?
up for that.
Can you imagine? Bill Gates is saying that he wants to get rid of 20%. We're asking just 20% of our brothers and sisters to sign up to the Lumi right now, and we can override the economic forum agenda that they have. I tell you that the Maroon agenda is not something that you should take lightly. We're here to change lives, and tonight on the 1st of March, you hear, the 1st of March, you're witnessing right now that it is not just chat. We are dealing with the real substance of change. If you want to be a change, you have to embrace the Lumi, because the Lumi is our money. It is not under any one of these Thomas Delarue brothers and sisters who are out there. We are printing our own money right now. We are trade amongst ourselves, buy things with the money, save our money, because it is back. Wait back by again, Janet. Wait back by again. Mighty God.
Solar energy and gold.
Solar energy.
And gold. All right. So we need. I was listening to something the other day, and it says that money, in order for that money to stay strong, it has to be backed by something.
Yes.
Right, that is the key. And as we know, it is not hidden that the US dollar, Canadian dollar, backed by nothing. And this is why that song was made by Genuine Vibes.
Yeah, it has in all the ingredients. And talk about Genuine Vibes, I think we're joined by Mike Larry. Mike, Wagwan, brother.
Mic check, Lumi check. Before I come in, you better Lumi pull up, please. Hola.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before I get any further, let me find Genuine. I just called his number, but he seems something of Lumi. Janet says she don't get PR share yet, but Genuine, come here, Genuine. Tell me about the money.
Study to show yourself approved.
Study.
You know what I mean? You want the truth?
God.
Make sure you can handle the truth. Shoot about the money. Telling you the truth about the money. Yeah. You want to shoot
about
for the money? Money is the truth, man. Okay. Shit. In the 1940s, money and gold were a couple.
Yes.
Everything that I work well.
The Maroon money is here at last, people.
The other countries start shuffling, demanding but them gold on the double. Now in the 1971, President Nixon made the money and the gold couple now. Them money no back to buy nothing, but it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying. Pull it up again. Pull it up again. Study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Make sure you can handle the truth.
Hold on.
Shoot about the money.
Mighty God.
Telling you the truth about the money.
Yes, sir.
You wanna shoot for the money?
You want to shoot for the money?
Man. Let's go. In the 1940s, money and gold were until America start hustling. The other countries start shuffling, demanding back them gold on the double. Now in the
DJ, you might have to one pull up here, go play all of the tune, DJ, come on.
Them money no back to buy nothing. It used to no back to buy gold. But they keep lying to the people. Now finally the truth is being told. Pull it up again. Pull it up again.
Our DJ is telling us that Mike was there counting out his Lumi. Wagwan family all as well. Grand Rising.
Yeah, Grand Rising to you and your listeners. Janet.
I'll have to get back Janet. While Janet says she gonna call, see if she can get her Lumi, because she said that she need. I'm displaying Lumi tonight on the show, and I think a lot of brothers and sisters who may not have believed that the Lumi was our Maroon money, they are waking up to the fact that it's all about the money, truth about the money, right?
Well, definitely. Definitely.
Where's Genuine? Is Genuine anywhere around?
No, Genuine on the road.
Oh,
I think he's making his way to work right now, but he's actually on the road, taking care of some other matters.
Okay. Mighty God. Yes. Well, I was telling Janet a while ago that we had made a request for some of the Lumi to be at our disposal, and our office this morning got some of the Lumi, and we're displaying it on the show because Larry, the Lumi is really tangible. Yes, Janet, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes.
Hi,
Welcome, Mike. Good evening.
Welcome. Good evening to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, Canada Lumi matter evening, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Give thanks.
Definitely.
And what I was saying that, I got an exciting news today before we started the show from Gadites, that he got some good news today in the mail, our package, with some exciting things in that package.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I know exactly what you feel, Gadites. I had that feeling a few years back But I got my first set of connections of the actual currency. It just the whole design would give us that sense of who we are as a people. Just the look of it. Just take it. Just look at it, guys. Just really look at it, and you'll be able to see that there is no other currency out there that would really stand to challenge what we have here.
I have it in my hands right now, and the solar panel, the very picture of that great Maroon Kojo, and what is really an accomplishment for our people is the fact that there is no other currency that has the maroon on it. This is marked a Kong Pong maroon. Yes.
Yep.
So, this shows a government, and I said that the government shall rise. The Maroon government is now. We have to initiate these moves, and when it comes on to our financial stand, it must not be a questionable one, because we are the strongest economical power right now on planet Earth. No disputing.
Totally agree.
No disputing it. So, but Janet, go ahead, Janet.
Yeah, but Russ Gadites, you're not talking about another important factor of that money is that there's an abeng on there.
Yes.
Understand?
My God.
And if we know what the abeng represent, that was the first form of communication for our people back in time.
So, and you must understand that when we say the first form of communication, Digicel and AT&T need to pay us some money, because long before they had this foolish thing going, our abeng was the original telephone, and I think I know that the abeng telephone is coming. My God, the abeng phone company, Maroon government. None of this makes sense. My God, Maroon government. Yes. So, Janet, is there anything that you want to put forward? Because, before we go commercial break, I want to see if I get a couple diplomats on the line. But is there anything that you had on the agenda that you wanted to touch on?
Well, basically pushing registration, and I must say last night I was able to deal with about 5 persons.
Yes.
With different issues that they were facing, and I was able to be on there with them. So people, again, I'm going to encourage to please sign up your family. Children under 17 can sign up, right? So get everybody in your household, give me a call. I can get on the call with you, get into a Zoom, and we do the registration. We're on a blitz right now for signing up. That's where we're pushing signing up. We have about under 250 days remaining. It ends October 28th this year. After that, that's the final. You have to start paying to get a Lumi. Right? Last night somebody suggested, Jenna, what if I wanted to purchase some? I said, you know what? I have some selling. I have some selling. Yeah. So they goes, how much is that? Can I get 100? I said, yes, 100 US. So the 100 US would be 6.26 Lumi.
Yes.
And when I do that transaction, I'm going to share it. When I do that transaction, I'll share it. So I'm gonna physically get 100 US, and I'm gonna transfer 6.26 Lumi to that individual's account. So this is, and it's like Mike can tell you, it's an instant transaction. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait like 3-4 minutes. It's right away.
Yes. Seems as if we have lost Mike right there. Mike is monitoring us online also, and I want to say grand rising to each and everyone that is taking in the scoop. It's an historical 1st of March that we're embarking on. We are opening up all the portals when it comes on to our people. You know,
Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm back.
yes, welcome back, Mike. You know, I was trying to get online, but he is off also getting something. A small commercial break, and when I return, we're gonna chat more about this Lumi. Mighty God, it's just one of those Lumi shows that I think I may have to extend it maybe an half an hour or an hour over, because I think we have Germany and we have Russia and we have some other places online.
Fresh Radio Vibes and NSMGTNT in association with the State of African Diaspora presents Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hosted by International Business Development Officer and a representative for the Lumi via Canada. Learn how the leaders in business bought exchange accountability. Listen to the insights about Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. only on Fresh Radio Vibes. Listen now and stay connected. Lumi Matters. Lumi Matters.
No mind the complete country.
Saint Anna, Trelawney, choose life. Bauxite mine will destroy us. Defend our rights and save cockpit country, or health, or heritage. We water and we yam ground. Safeguard our way of 49% mining partnership. Them a bad mind.
No mining in the cockpit country. No mining. Jamaica people stand up.
Talk to Godites. Ubia. Talk to Godites. Sex. Talk to Godites. Relationship. Talk to Godites. Talk to Godites. Sunday nights at 10 p.m. sharp. Live on Fresh Radio Vibes. We talk about everything. It's a big people something. Talk to Godites. Right here on Fresh Radio Vibes. And talk to Godites. Fresh Radio Vibes and NSMGTNT in association with the State of African Diaspora SOAD presents Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 to 7 p.m. hosted by Janet Lovely, International Business Development Officer and a representative for the Lumi via Canada. Learn how the Lumi matters in business, barter exchange, travel investment, saving accountability. Listen to the insiders about Lumi Matters each Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. only on Fresh Radio Vibes. Listen now and stay connected. Lumi Matters. Lumi Matters.
Yeah, welcome back. I think we still have the beautiful Janet, and of course Mike Larry is on the line. We're talking about Lumi Matters, and it's a money show. It's a money show aired every Wednesday at 6 till 7 p.m. and we have a host that knows about the Lumi, and tonight we have Mike. He's back in the park. He's talking about it. We've just expressed that we're happy about what's going on. Mike, welcome back to the program. Yes, I was trying to find out. Yes, yeah, any new development that we can touch on this week when it comes on to the Lumi?
Well, in preparation for the Jamaica Lumineers Secretariat aspect of the rollout for the campaign, we're putting ourselves together to hit the streets, all corners of the island. We'll be buzzing when we get this out there to be, all those persons out there who wants to be registered It's no doubt that it will be a tremendous journey for us. I mean, excitement it's overwhelmed to just think about it. I mean, with you there with some of the money in your hand just brought back a whole heap of memories, you know, to the first time I actually saw the money, sat with it, had it in my hands, you know, put it in my pocket, went home, shared it with the family, saying this will become the, you know, the journey that we will see it in our lifetime. That this will happen. And not to take away from the whole thing, but the Echo 6 website does share some information also with the repatriation registration. That's one aspect to Janet that we have to be mindful that we don't forget about repatriation registration. Also, that's another aspect where the Echo 6 is actually, you know, giving us that repatriation money also. So that's an additional stimulus that's being rolled out to us as brothers and sisters. So you could go to that website, echo6-6.com, and, you know, just register for that, and then, you know, you'll be able to get that on a monthly basis also. So it's two stimulus you're getting, one from the Swiffin platform that, you know, that gives us all of that 6.26. Correct me if I'm wrong, Janet.
No, that's correct.
Stimulus that runs monthly for 3 years, and this one, guys, stand the research that I looked at, this one will run for I think about some 33 years.
33 years, yeah.
30 years, between 30, don't quote me, between 30 to 33 years. This stimulus will be running once you get this registered for. You'll be having this coming to you every single month.
But I don't want to come out, but I'm here with the money in my hand. And it feels like money. It looks like money. It has all of it. It just feel majestic. One of the dollar feel like $1,000 US. No, on a real note, I am overwhelmed right now. I'm lost for words when it comes on to this that is transpiring tonight.
Well, I said it in one of the previous shows we have. There's no way I'm going to convert that for any fiat currency. Only way you get my loom is unless you intend to trade with me for you know, for physical assets.
Yes.
Or land. I'm interested in trading with anybody who wants Lumi. So I'd use my Lumi to buy land or trade real estate. That's the only interest I have. I have no interest to trade my Lumi in with any of these fiat currency that is out there that is backed by pretty much sand. So, you know, that's just one aspect of it that we need to educate ourselves in. And Dr. Linus said it best when he came here, that we're going to have to start a real education drive to get our brothers and sisters to understand what real money is. Because the same thing we're discussing here is being taking place right now on the continent. The bleeding is in the in one sense.
Yes.
That's exactly what is happening.
Yes.
So with us in the diaspora, Echo 6 stands at the helm of all of that to represent that we will rebuild, starting with us in the diaspora, to connect back to the continent, to give our brothers and sisters on the continent that opportunity, including us, the opportunity to have our own trade using our own currency.
Yes.
Now that for me, the time I go back and look at it, to really look at the dynamics of all of this, what the sixth region is, you know, the whole mechanism of what they're actually doing on a global scale, it's really huge. And hats off to all of the, you know, Dr. Linus, Chief McPherson, all those persons who are at the top of this to really come up with this kind of mechanism. And it's, as Janet said, it's really an honor to be in this time right now, to be able to even speak to it and be a part of it.
Wow. Go ahead, Johnny, go ahead.
Sorry, and if I must add that, Gadites, you have one Lumi or several in your hand. But if someone needs to purchase one of those Lumi, they have to find $16 US right now.
As Mike said a while ago, 16 US is too little for this right now. This in my hand, my brothers and sisters, I sat my son down and I said to him, do you know that you're the greater me? And he said, Daddy, why I said that? I said, things that I do, you're going to do 10 times greater. Now, this is what we have to tell our loved ones, our offspring. We need to explain to them this sort of power that we're putting in their possession. This is powerful, people. This is powerful. Yep. When we say Lumi Matters, a lot of brothers and sisters, they were not of the mind frame that we are paving and cutting out a new direction for our people. And we no business who want laugh, we no business who don't want help, we don't business who want say nah go nowhere. This is our job what we get from the ancestors to do. This is, yeah right. Man, go ahead man.
Yeah man, and as I said earlier on, you know, just to reiterate some of the stuff Dr. Linus mentioned, that the educational aspect of this is what we may have to very well focus on, Janet, you know, to get the children, the kids, our kids, start with our own kids, you know, put some small programs and initiative together to get our kids and children educated in the financial space to understand. Because let me tell you this, I thought, I mean, when I was in my 40s, I thought I knew enough about finance. I came across Dr. Linus and Chief McPherson. And I became a student all over. And when I sat and learned about what really meant, what they really meant by money, yes, and its goal and the function as to what money is to do. And when we start to learn the narrative of fiat currency and understood what took place, especially with the US dollar, when they removed it from the gold back in the 70s, to understand that kind of manipulation that these guys do with the monetary system to control, you know, your resources hundreds of miles from where you are. There in control of what you do with your output. I mean, Jamaica in itself right now is in a position, and you know, just to tap into these little areas, some of the things that our own government signed into. Jamaica can't produce anything in terms of food for export. That's the only food Jamaica should be able to produce, food for export. They shouldn't be producing food for us to consume. Some of these policies, when we look at them, it's just these economical shackles, these institutions put onto our country. So, you know, to keep our people...
Hold on the mic, because as I said, my brothers and sisters, I'm holding up two important piece of documents here in my hand. One is your documents of status identification. It looks simple, don't? The other is our money for the identification. When we say we're Maroon, we have Maroon money now. Somebody go tell Andrew Holness and all the Thomas Delarue people them. So right now, we are print our own money. Backed by gold. Backed by the resources where we are walk pan. Backed by the water where we are swimming on. Backed by the air where we are taking our lungs. Yeah. The truth about the money. The truth about the money, as Mike said a while ago, you have a lot of crime ministers, because they are not prime ministers. They are crime ministers who have been using our Maroon power within their little Baphomet circle. The truth about it is now the people are awake. His Excellency Marcus Messiah Garvey said, His Excellency Marcus Messiah Garvey said that he shall be like sand upon the seashore, a weed upon the seashore. We are the Maroon people, the indigenous people, long before your corporation of Jamaica. We were here. Long before you have any corporation called America, United Kingdom, any one of these Caribbean islands, what them I say, them name are our indigenous lands. Our birthright is not a privilege that the corporation can afford us. The birth paper where you have in your hand is a fraudulent document because you were fraudulently registered to a corporation that you have no rights to. Only privileges, and only slave get privileges. That's why if you're a servant, when you say that you're a citizen, you have demoted yourself to a slave. Get your own money. Get your own money. Get your national ID. When the corporation carry you in a them courtroom or play a game with you, you need to stand predominant as a living being. Get your live life claim. Take your company serious. They register you as a company, but you are acting as an individual. You need to register your companies. Call 260-209-8730 right now. Wake yourself out of the matrix. Wake up out of the matrix. Your program. Deprogram yourself right now. Lumi money is here. Yeah, man. We just have to show that one to eat people. They want the right.
Yeah, man. Much appreciate of that one day. Much appreciate of that.
Yes, we need that. We need that because we need to know ourselves.
Yes.
We
Yes.
need to know ourselves. I'm in school,
Yo,
so I'm learning. I have not much to say
I want
because
to
I'm
send
still
out-
in the learning process.
I want to send out a message to, stop the rhythm for me. Send out a message to Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey's son. Yes. I want to stop the rhythm and ask Marcus Garvey's son, your father has done great things. You're in Jamaica right now because we know that there's a delegation from over the African continent, Al-Cable land, inside Jamaica right now, where I meet up with the chieftain them. And what I want to say, and I'm saying this to Marcus Messiah Garvey's son, who is out there now. We offer you
Dr. Julius.
Dr. Julius Garvey.
Garvey.
There is one thing your father did, Marcus Garvey did, that need to be corrected. And that is the branding of our people as black. Dr. Julius Garvey, it is your birthright to register as a Maroon right now if you want to see the liberation of our people. Dr. Julius Garvey. Dr. Julius Garvey. For the love of your father, you need to correct this wrong. We are not black people. We are Maroons. And we are asking you, Dr. Julius Garvey, at this appropriate time, when in my hands right now is my ID and the currency that our people are using right now, officially, the Maroon money. Get your Maroon ID so you can stand with us, Dr. Julius Garvey, respectfully, with your status corrected, not by the corporation, but by your birthright as a Maroon. Marcus Messiah Garvey is a Maroon born in St. Anne's. Yeah, Maroon is 1738. We acknowledge the surrender of the crown that owned the corporation called Jamaica. We do not subscribe to the brand called Jamaica because we're not Jamaicans, we're Maroon. We may be Maroon Jamaicans, but not Jamaican Maroons. The crown will never subjugate our people because we are indigenous. We are above the corporation. We don't need to negotiate with the Jamaica government for our rights because the queen that they bow down and swear to serve bowed down to us, the Maroon, and surrendered to us. So with us, I said, Dr. Julius Garvey, it is about time that you officials who get up and say, "I love the Maroon movement and support the Maroon movement." We talk to Dr. Julius Garvey, all of these entertainers out there from Buju Banton, yeah, Burning Spear, Freddie McGregor, yeah, we call out all of them Shaggy. All of you need to get on the ID now, because if you don't get on the ID, it's not going to be easy coming on. The people them need leadership. Give it up for the man called Chief Samuka, aka Dr. Timothy McPherson, with the vision, because where there's no vision, the people are going to perish. We need to get these people who out there, who say they are representing the true Maroon liberation of our people, to get your documents now. Because without your documents, you're a slave. Even if you live on the continent of Africa, as long as you're walking around with Nigerian paper, which Nigeria is not a country, it's a company. New York City is not a place, it's a man them name it after, the Duke of York. When if you come out on a slave master representation and start to represent on a true indigenous, rightful, individual spirit, you're Maroon. Yeah, man. Go on over the one day, you know, because our teachings tonight, you know, your ancestors, them are coming hard, you know. Yeah, tonight is nice. Sweet. Yeah, but let me, Janet, sorry about all of that, but me have to just talk with ancestors, them are talk to me, so me have to just talk to the people, them. We have to talk to the people.
Well, as I said, I'm in school. I'm still in the learning process because, you know, all this is just shoved at us.
Yes.
Recently. So it's a learning thing. It's gonna take a long time for the relearning. So I'm listening to you, you know, as you speak, and see that a lot of what you're saying makes sense. If we need to move, because one of the things, there's no togetherness with us. There's no meeting of the minds with us. We cannot, it's even to a simple situation, there's never an agreement. So we need to start coming together for one accord. We need to come together to ensure that we meet our objectives moving forward with who we are. Identify ourselves as those people, Maroon. And yes, I'm gonna agree with you that we're not black people. They keep referring to us as black, but we're not black people, right? Because if you look at the color black and look at our skin tone, right, we're not black. And in terms of economics, just recently I've seen where Canada will be sending cannabis to Jamaica. Canada will be sending cannabis to Jamaica. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
The Corporation of Jamaica, as I say, my brothers and sisters, because a lot of us just love the bossy branding. We are branded. So whatever the Corporation of Jamaica want to do to the subjects of the corporation, you have no right. Right now we need to get at least, we need to get, how much them say the population of the Corporation of Jamaica is? Them last time they take them to 10 million, done, or 3 million.
Yeah, about that. I saw today they said 2.98.
Right.
I saw something today.
Right now you think Andrew can call election? There is no election to be called because his government is a fraudulent government. Both the GLP and the PNP is fraudulent government. The Queen dead. So if your boss dead, who you work for? Who you work for?
You know, but I'm happy you bring up that topic. There's two topics we see you bring up where you know, I try not to speak about it in public because I have some serious, strong views about these things. But the first one you spoke about with the corporation, the existing corporation. I was seeing they're quickly trying to move to get to a republic. And then people ask the question, would any of these persons who work for the Queen be qualified? Would they be qualified to even be a part of the republic? That would be like common sense. You can't skip hop from the Queen and then no one come create what we call a republic, and you still want to be a part of that.
No,
that just not make sense.
Hold on, no. We're talking about our rights, you know. And you see, because them love put politicians on pedestal, we have a much criminal out there where if the common man created these crimes, he would be in prison. He would get how many prison? But these common criminals, these servants of the queen, these prostitutes, these whores and Jezebel, who swear upon the Bible to serve the queen and the heir to our throne, they're like guilty, but yet still the people refuse to bring forth justice upon them. Our motto is, our motto is, people, we are not a violent people, but you must understand that Nanny was very, very, very astute when it comes on to letting the oppressors know that, listen me, she will not be conquered. We say to the oppressors right now, time is running out, because our motto as the Maroon government is, the pen is more mightier than the sword, And you know why we say the pen is more mightier than the sword? Because all we need is your autograph to give you your full ID, to give you your status, to let you have your right appellation. Yes, all we need is your autograph with a red ink pen. Because our people suffer not because of big car or big house, them suffer because of the lack of knowledge. And when we come to establish the knowledge now that the Jamaica Corporation that was established in 1962 under the premises of the crown that was beaten by the Maroon is a trickery, is a fraud. It is one of this and several others is some of the biggest fraud that has taken place on our people. Away from religion, education, and even health. Fraudulent establishment from the corporation. That's why you have to get your status changed. If you do not change your status, no matter how you demonstrate, because there is nothing called election, it is a selection.
Election, definitely.
It is a selection. And how you get a selection is you have a bunch of people who attend the same club. All of these people, they are members of the Lions Club or the Rotary Club, one of these clubs. And they put club over country. Club is more important than country. And there's many members in these clubs that call themselves politicians, but they're not politicians, they're prostitutes who do the bidding of the club. And then they will use our sons and daughters and give them accolades, like how they call Sizzla Kalonji and give him a badge on his shoulder to shut him up. Because the system is very dogmatic. It does not play fair. And this is the only way we can counteract the system, by being subjective to the system. When them pull you over and say, who you? I am a Maroon. You don't know what a Maroon is? Google it. Google it. Because ignorancy now go stop the corporation. We have to realize that we have been invaded, and our invaders are called investors. Investors, companies coming under the disguise that they're doing business with us, but they're actually MI6 and CIA and FBIs. So our Maroon people, we know what time it is, and we must not be afraid. That's why I salute Chief Timothy McPherson and all our brothers and sisters who are spearheading this change, the change that we want to be, the change that we need to see, empowering ourselves to spend our own money. That means that when the corporation come with them Jamaican fake dollars, so they want to buy a piece of land, how much loom you have? Because if you don't have no loom, you can't buy the land. When if Jamaican fake corporation come and say they want to buy a cow, how much loom you have? Because if you don't have loom, we're not selling the cow. This is how power go. This is not about guns and bombs, people. It's about the currency. Our currency is our energy. Our energy is our work. Our work is our profession. Our profession contribute to the growth of the nation. That's why when we say Maroon government, our government don't look at individual as far as say yes. But if the country grow, every individual inside of the government have to grow, because it is the people. It is the people is the government. So if we sell in China sand and dirt, you can get your 5 cents in your bank book, because the dirt belong to all of we as Maroon. Brace yourself for the change, people. Brace yourself for this change. It's inevitable, man. Yo, Mark, you still there?
Yeah, man, still there, man.
Mike,
the change is now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right now, the change is now. It's happening right before. I'm happy you say it. You couldn't say it no better than that. Any asset we have exchanging, it must be done under the Lumi currency, because that's the only true value we really have today. Yes. And the Jamaica Luminaire Secretariat will be rolling out in a short order in a few days, because we're putting things together. We've had all the meetings we're supposed to have to get things on the ball, ready. The different departments will be activating them to start the process of registration on the island. And you know, we will start to probably use one of the most powerful marketing strategy, word of mouth, and then we'll take it from there to use some of the beast technology and have it, you know, roll across the internet, so we can capitalize on other persons who are, you know, Jamaicans and want to have their own account to make sure that they're a part of this great journey.
Other brothers and sisters who accept the appellation of Maroon, because as I said before, the Lumi won't worth nothing to you if you go around and push Jamaica Corporation. Let me put that clear. If you're going around and you're pushing the Jamaica Corporation agenda, you're going to be distracted again. You have to accept that you're a Maroon, because Maroon is 1788, my brothers and sisters. Jamaicans are 1962. Before 1962, where you were what? What were you? Who were you? Yes, so right now we...
The whole battle. And I'm happy. One other aspect I realize you touched on too. Dr. Julius Garvey, who came here just the other day.
Yes.
I was on another radio program, and one of those radio stations, you know, that get a lot of listenership. And I deliberately went on that radio station that evening to ask about Dr. Julius' visit that he had to that all downtown on King Street. And I asked the host of that show, would they just to fatigue them, you know, to ask them, say, who is covering this story? And the host of that show was saying to me that I'm early out of the gate to be accusing the media host of not preparing themselves for something that hasn't been done yet. And listen, so Queen roll out the very day we're gonna meet with Dr. Julius that very morning to see which media host would cover his presence at that event downtown Kingston, and none of them were there. None of them.
Well,
and I'm going to go back on that bigger show and blast them and tell them if it is the son, if it is the son of the great Marcus Garvey who came here versus some of those entertainers who I see come inside of this country and then block the streets, redirect traffic for some of these entertainers that come, international entertainers that come into this island. And Dr. Julius Garvey, who is Marcus Garvey's son, came here with an initiative to revisit one of his early initiatives to see where Marcus Garvey, is being taught in kindergarten and primary schools. And the teachings of this colonial structure, we shouldn't even be trying to blend Marcus Garvey work in there. We should just simply start to rebuild the whole entire infrastructure. Because I'm not one of those persons who believes in integration when it comes down to these people. We just like the money, we couldn't build an integration with it. We had to go out there and build our own money. So everything for the people, build it from scratch up. So we're going to start with our own educational system, because if you should teach the kids Marcus Garvey's principle from an early stage, the corporation couldn't have any hold on them. This current corporation could never have any hold on us. With the indoctrinated system that we have.
You know that I say we have to touch base because it's 7 o'clock right now. I have to run, but today was very historical, and you know, I am lost for words right now. I am trying to reach out to Chief, and I think it's gonna be on, or we're gonna have to do a podcast and get his thought there. But I'm going to call Dr. Julius Garvey. I have his number, and I'm going to ask him if he has completed the task that his father left him to do, because until we recognize ourselves for who we are, we're fighting a losing battle. Janet?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tonight. And, you know, it's a joy. We have more work to be done, but thank you so much,
Yes.
Janet.
It has been, and I must say, people, I'm going to encourage you. Mike spoke of the reparation money. That's something like 500 pounds US. So, no, sorry, pounds. That would be deposited. I forgot how much loom it works out to be into your account. And with that money, or with that currency, they retro you back. Like it will be, I think it started, when was it, Mike, was it October? I think it started last.
Yeah, I think it's sometime there in October they started.
Yeah. So they will retro you back on that. So you go to the Eco6, and that's eco-6.com. Sign up for the reparation, and that's another stimulus that will be deposited to your account, and it will be held. You'll get it for 30 or 33 years. Right. The next time that we're coming on, I'll definitely have more information where that is concerned, because the current loom ends in October, and then we're gonna be right, and then that one will continue. All right.
Okay.
So this show won't end here.
Yes.
It's gonna continue.
Yeah. Genuine just joined us, but Genuine, we're locking off at the last minute. Hopefully next week you can be on the station with us, man. We need you, Genuine, because your song is a hit maker right now. Genuine Grand Rising, you there with us?
Yes, man. Blessed, my brother, man. You hearing me clearly?
Yeah, we are hearing you loud and clear, man. Yo,
man, you know, we're on the road, man, because we do construction work too, man. You know, we do construction work, so we're all over Jamaica. So, but you know what I mean? So we just get a chance to really check in. Mike, go on, Janet, big up the whole team.
Janet, big up yourself every time. Yes,
man. That's good look, you know.
Yes.
Got some of the looming I'm on and him feel real. Yes. I can remember Genuine can tell you the first time I gave him one of them.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
I can tell you the first time I gave him one of them. It really have that impact that if we'll be able to give each person, you know, one of those in them hand.
Yeah, man.
So they actually can.
As I said to God, is that he's got the physical. I mean, I have none, but he said something valuable.
Yes.
I have a lot of digital.
Yes.
My wallet, I have a lot in my wallet. That's the digital side, right? And God, I know, has the physical.
So this in a sense, people, it's the yin and the yang, people. We're balancing it. But I have to leave it here, my brothers and sisters, because I have some parental duties I have to deal with. But I'm gonna ask Genuine, seeing that he came in just now, if he could give us a few lines from the hitmaker song, the truth about the money. The truth about the money.
You probably ask them which version they want, if they want this one or the next one that is coming.
Yeah, we just want him sign me out with it, my lad. Give me something now, Finder. May I beg you, please.
Yeah, man. 5 money pull up, 5 Lumi pull up, you know.
In the 1940s, money and gold were a couple. Yeah, everything did work well until America start hustle. The other countries start shuffle, demanding back them gold on the double. Now in 1971, President Nixon make the money and the gold decouple. They might not buy nothing.
I'm a DJ.
Send me a Lumi wallet. Send me a Lumi wallet number. So we can transfer your pound Lumi, sir.
Alright, sir. Yes, I.
Study to show yourself approved.
Respect.
You know what I mean? You want the truth?
Lumi man,
sure you
thank you so much for joining us.
Shoot about the money.
We're gonna be coming. We're gonna replay it in a bit.
You wanna
shoot replay it, alright?
Only if you know the truth, man. Shit. In the 1940s, money and gold were coupled. Everything did work well until America start hustling. The other now in 1971, President Nixon made the money and the gold. I mean, back gold. But they keep lying to the people. No, finally the truth is not gold. No alone will be spending, backed by renewed energy. Tell you about the Lumi. Yes. It's not a fiat, nor a cryptocurrency. Yes. It's underwritten by 100 kilowatt hours of solar energy.
As I say, thank you so much.
4 grains of gold.
Thank you so much.
0.252 grams. Samoka. 15.96 US equal to 1. In a box person.
We're gonna touch base with him in a bit. We're gonna touch base with him. Thank you so much for coming on. Mike Larry, alongside the energetic international business developer.
I was chosen,
lovely,
and the chosen ones. Yeah, I ain't from the west, from the south, and from the east, man. Africa and not Rome. Me no need no US, me no need no. Let's put diamonds on the crown. I don't give a damn who on the throne, cause I'm not small. Hey, the money no back to buy nothing. You see this back to buy study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? You want the truth? Make sure you get handed the truth.
Possibly rewind and come
shoot about the money. You wanna shoot for the money? Only if you know the truth, man. Okay. Shit. In the 1940s, money and gold were a couple. Everything did work well until America start hustling. The other countries start shuffling, demanding back them gold on the double. Now in 1971, President Nixon made the money and the gold decouple. Now them money no back to buy nothing, when it used to be back to buy gold. But they keep lying to the people. Now finally the truth has been told. They make a fiat currencies. No